Hi guys, welcome to another video from Overbite Gaming, and today we're taking a look at Warhammer 40k Speed Freaks. Yeah, I'm on a bit of a 40k kick. I actually started playing this before Space Marine 2 came out and ruined my, my spare time basically. But Speed Freaks, it is actually in early access, but it is free to play, which is nice, not having to spend money on a game. I like that. In it, you play obviously an orc driving an orky vehicle, and interestingly enough, this could be one of the only games where customization options do affect gameplay. Because with orcs, you know, red goes faster, so they paint things red. That's just how it is. Because apparently what orcs believe in happens, and they think red goes faster, so it does. It's that simple. So what is it? It's a team-wide. It's team-based. There's two modes. So you have Death Rally and Kill Convoy. Death Rally is team-based deathmatch, where you have a selection of vehicles. You can unlock up to 8. There are 4 available initially. I think it's called the Snaz Wagon. That's what you're seeing now, which has mid-range guns and a burning bottle, and it can do a smoke screen as well. The game mechanics are a little bit interesting, but I'll get onto them after I finish describing the modes. So there's that. You do obviously kills, get points, and then you race to the finish line and the game ends. It's fairly short, it's fairly, you know, inobtrusive in its length, so you can crank out a few good rounds. There is like a progression. I think it's called the Path of War, or War! Probably a better way of saying that. Sorry headphone users, I probably just killed you. The second mode is the Path of War. I should really tell you what that is. It's like a battle pass, but it's not timed or anything, so you can progress along it at your own sort of rate, unlocking cosmetics and vehicles and stuff. Each vehicle you can have a look at, and it'll tell you what challenges you need to pass in order to unlock it. There's a nice little range. There's heavier vehicles like looted tanks, which have been orcified and pressed into service, shall we say, as well as like speedy buggies, there's repair buggies and stuff like that. I'm terrible with orc names. Orcs are far from my faction in 40k, so I am not down with the orcs. I don't dislike them. I played them in Kill Team, and they were far more effective than the Krieg Guardsmen I was playing against, so whatever. But the second mode is Kill Convoy, which basically is another team match, but in this each team has a stomper, which is walking towards a target, and your job is to pick up bombs, detonate them on the stomper of the opposing team, which slows them down, and that's it. And obviously you still shoot at each other and whatnot as well. So it's like Kill Death Rally. Say stupid names. Death Rally is more sort of built for firepower and good old crumping and stuff. Lots of DACA. See, I know some of it. I'm okay with some of it. And Kill Convoy is more for the racing element, because obviously you're trying to pick up the bombs as your number one objective, not necessarily kill the other team. Although, you know, it helps, and you will have to like escort people that are carrying bombs so they don't get blown up before they're able to deliver the payload. And obviously protecting your own stomper is good. What is a stomper? As far as I'm aware, it's kind of a small gargan. What's a gargan? It's an orc version of a titan. What's a titan? Big fuck off robot. There you go. I should have just said that in the first place, shouldn't I? Never mind. Big bipedal robot for the most part. Walks forward. Has lots of guns. Nice. But yeah, a stomper is just basically a small version of that. That's an orc version. They're usually done up in... I think the stompers are... I'm certain the gargants are, but usually they're done up to look like one of the two orc gods, Mork or Gork. I think one is brutal and cunning, and the other one is cunning and brutal. Is that right? Let me know, orc players. So the controls are pretty good. Use the right stick to aim, and obviously left stick to steer. It does have an interesting mechanic to it on the lighter vehicles. On the heavy vehicles, your special ability is to repair yourself. I think your Grot crew repairs it. And you have a primary attack and a secondary attack. Primary attacks use just like machine guns, and secondary attack is something special. So in the Snaz Wagon, it's the firebomb. in the looted tank. It's a looted wagon. It is a tank, but it is called a looted wagon, I beg your pardon. It is a grot-guided missile, so you basically go into view of the missile from behind and guide it towards your targets while the little chap sits on top, which is very Dr. Strangelove. But orc, so funner, I suppose. So, and then when you have the lighter weight vehicles have a charge and boost, or dodge and boost. It's a specific name. But one is like a quick maneuver thing, and the other one is like your nitrous from other games. Now the difference is the way it works in this is we'll call it a dodge. I'm sure it's not it, but whatever. It's dodge. That's what accelerates you, that move. So the key is to dodge and boost and keep it going until you get dodge again, so you go faster, and then boost again. So you can stack the acceleration and maintaining of it. And if you get really good, you can reach some pretty impressive speeds. Actually, I mean, I was able to do it fairly easily. While I was going in a straight line, I'm not very good at racing games, as most of you are probably aware, and I crash a lot. Nor am I very good at multiplayer games. Now that is a problem in this because there are no offline modes. It is online only, and you'll be playing other players for all of it. There's not even an offline mode for tutorials, so if you want to learn how to play the game without embarrassing yourself, tough titties, you're going to get embarrassed and we'll just have to deal with it until you get good, son. And there's not a lot to say about it outside of that, but I mean, it is free. You can spend money to further your progress on the path of Warg. Got to roll that, I guess. But it's not required. You can do it just by grinding the game. Essentially, it's not a problem. I mean, normally I'd say I wouldn't recommend spending money on shit like that, but I mean, it is a free game that these guys have done, so maybe slinging some cash. I don't know. Whether it be paid for once it comes out of early access, that's another question. I don't know what's going to happen there. I haven't read anything about it. But certainly for free, I had a decent time with it. It's not my style of game in any stretch of the imagination. It's very much a collision of two genres I suck at. So there's that. But, you know, it was free. I had a decent time. It controls decently. It plays okay. Maybe you could complain that there's a lack of modes. Having 4 vehicles out of the gate is kind of nice, where like other games will give you like 1 or 2, so you know there's that, and there's another 4 to unlock, so you've got something to aim for. The Warpath does give you a sense of progression, so you're not just playing the game to play the game and then getting bored of it and stop playing the game. You do have something to aim for, which is something I mentioned recently. I can't remember what game that was for now. That's a bit annoying. Oh, they did blend together. I play so damn many. Oh well. But yeah, you know, if you like orcs, because it is incredibly orky, and you like racing games, and you like shooting other people in the face with your big vehicle meta weapons, you know, actual players, then yeah, give it a go. Why not? It's for free. I can't say fairer than that, can I really? I will try and, I don't know, I'll try and pick a section of video where I'm not embarrassing myself entirely, but you all know how bad I am at racing games and how crap I am at multiplayer games, so hiding it's not really going to help, you know what I mean? Anyway guys, that's it for this week. Take care, and I'll catch you next time.